Our fast-paced world of convenience offers us a lot of empty promises. We're told that if we just embrace the speed and ease of life, that we'll be happier, life will be more enjoyable, and that everything will be better. But that's not true. Last year, I committed to a full year of slow, intentional living. And I did this within the parameters of a normal life. I have a full-time job, I have a mortgage to pay, I have a car payment, I have family that depends on me. I didn't want to absolve myself of responsibility and get a cabin in the woods. If I was going to live slowly, it needed to be done within my life parameters. The results were incredible, so much so that I'm never going back, and I think this is the best way to rebel against our fast-paced world of convenience. One of the strategies I used was to notice the passing of the seasons, the first buds in spring, the sweet smell of summertime, the beautiful canopy of leaves in the fall, and yes, even the cold grayness of winter. By appreciating and paying attention to the passing of the seasons, time stretched out throughout the course of the year. In addition, we have to live lives worth paying attention to. This means breaking out of routine and ending the doom scrolling and going out and living, trying new things, spending time with friends and family, even on work nights. The idea was to create experiences that I wanted to be in the moment for. And by the end of the year, I realized I knew where the time went. 2025 did not sneak up on me. I knew where 2024 went because I was paying attention. The next thing I learned is that it's important to enjoy a few things instead of rushing through many. As a productivity geek, I've tried every system in the book to squeeze more tasks out of my to-do list and every minute of every day, but that's no way to live a life. Eventually, I realized I was living to complete to-do lists to be prepared for the future. I was never actually living in the moment. Slow living taught me that it's better to enjoy a few important things than to rush through many. It means to enjoy a sunrise in the morning, special time with your loved ones, a great meal, or even the moments where you have just a minute to breathe and look up at the trees and appreciate the fact that we're alive. Picking a few things we care about and enjoying them makes us less productive, but it makes us more present for the things that actually matter. I also learned that enough is less than what we're told. In our hyper-consumerist society, we are made to feel insecure and inferior, and then promise that the next thing we buy will make us feel better. This is a lie. We don't need as much time or money as we think we do. When we cut out scrolling and mindless browsing, we have a lot more time to do the things that matter to us and to see the people that matter to us. When we are buying less and we're making more of our own things, we don't need as much money as we thought. We can live with less so that we can spend what we do have on things that matter more. And so determining what enough was for me was so critical for this year being successful, and it's something that opened my eyes to how much excess we have in today's world. Finally, slowing down still needs to be filled with meaningful activities. If we clear our calendars and watch the sunrise in the morning, that's great, but if we're not doing anything, we're still not growing. It's really important when we slow down to still challenge ourselves. Yeah, we need that time to lay on the couch and read and enjoy our coffee, but that's supposed to rejuvenate us to then have the energy to do things that really matter and to challenge us. For me, it was writing a book, facing my fear of heights, going on these big adventures because I now had the time and energy to do them because I wasn't so strung out from an overpacked calendar. And so if we just embrace slow living, we're missing out on this key piece of growth, and we're missing an opportunity to expand our comfort zone and actually develop into a better person. I believe that slow living is the best way to rebel against our fast-paced, tech-obsessed culture of convenience. I don't think the life the way it is sustainable, and that we need to step back and slow down and intentionally plan out our lives. By paying attention to stretch time, enjoying a few meaningful activities, understanding what enough is, and then using this extra time, energy, and inspiration to grow as people, we will live a fulfilling, meaningful, intentional life, something that our current culture cannot offer.